Good evening, class. It's so lovely to see you all today. Come in, take your seats, please. Excellent, wonderful. Okay, to start off today, I would like to tell you about some friends of mine. One's named Maddie and one is Mia. They're both black and white, and they're my pets. One's a miniature Boston Terrier and the other is a tuxedo cat. Now, I'd like each of you to please tell me about your pets at home and what they're like. If you don't have a pet at home or you can't have a pet at home, just tell me about what your favorite animal is and why instead, okay? Excellent. Let's get started. Juanita, what's your pet or favorite animal? Oh, you have a pet. You have a pet snake? Oh, I'm scared of snakes. I'm fascinated by them, but I'm scared of them too. Peter? Yes, really? Excellent. In the interest of saving time, I'm not going to go through the entire make-believe class, so skipping ahead. So the reason I bring up our wonderful pets is because we are going to be reading an article about an animal hospital today. So, when you hear the words animal hospital, can you give me a list? And I'm going to write them down. A list of words that sort of come to mind. Yes, Lacey? A vet. Yes, a vet is actually short form for the word veterinarian. You know what a vet does? That's right, it's a doctor for animals. Excellent. Ezra? Medicine, that's another good one. Okay. I'm hearing lost. Yes, as in lost animals. That's always a consideration. Charity? Why charity? Because they're always asking for money? Who is asking for money? The SPCA. Do we know what the SPCA stands for? It's the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. And they're a pretty big organization. I think they actually get mentioned in the article, so it's good to get that covered. Okay, so I have a list of vocabulary with possible definitions. So if everybody could please take one, pass it on. You know the rules. Okay, going around. All right. So here's our vocabulary. There we go. Okay. So our words are operating theater, a patient, a bill, a companion, satisfaction, irresponsible, a vaccination, stressful, and the verb to abandon. Does anybody have any questions about these words before we continue? Lacey, are you comfortable with these vocabulary words? Think you can find the definitions which we're going to read through? Yeah, you think so? Okay, good. Okay. So these are the definitions that they're giving us. An injection that prevents you getting a disease, a piece of paper that tells you how much money you owe for something, a pleased feeling that you usually have because you have done a job well, to leave someone or something, the room in a hospital where doctors perform operations, careless, an adjective that describes something that is hard work and makes you feel worried about someone, a friend or someone who is always with you, and someone who comes to the hospital for help. Is everyone clear on that? Okay, Ezra, what are we supposed to do with these? That's right, connect the definition to the word. Now you can write it in the notebook, you can draw lines, you can just put the letter beside it. However it's going to work for you the best, that's what you need to do. I'll give you a couple of minutes to go through that. Okay, excellent. Yes, Ezra, it's fine if you write it down on a separate piece of paper. That's fine. Okay. Okay, everybody back. Eyes to the front again. Thank you. Okay, here's a vocabulary sheet again. So, Operating theater. Which letter do you think? A. There's a lot of A's. Wait, not A. No, not A. It's not an injection. Yes, E. The room in a hospital where doctors perform operations. Excellent. Okay, for number 2, a patient. I. That's right, someone who comes to the hospital for help. 3, a bill. What's a bill? B, a piece of paper that tells you how much money you owe for something. Excellent. 4, a companion. H, that's right, a friend or someone who is always with you. Like my puppy from the beginning, remember? 6, satisfaction. C, that's right, a pleased feeling that you usually have because you've done a job well. I hope that's how everybody's feeling right now. Irresponsible. F, careless. Good job. A vaccination. A, an injection that prevents you getting a disease. That's right. Stressful. An adjective is something that is hard work and makes you feel worried about someone. Yes. And 10, to abandon, to leave something or someone. Okay. So have we all gotten the answers to these questions written down? You need to make some corrections? Okay. Give you a couple minutes for that. And while you're doing that, okay, I'm going to just very quickly. There. Okay. So, between us, we have come up with a pretty good vocabulary list, I think. Let's go over that. Veterinarian, medicine, lost, charity, the SPCA, operating theater, a patient, a bill, a companion, satisfaction, irresponsible, a vaccination, stressful, and to abandon. Okay, so I'm going to hand out now the reading and the questions for the reading. Now the questions for the readings is 2 pages, just to make sure you guys all had enough room to write your answers. And this is what the reading looks like. And this is what the questions look like. Okay, so take one of each, pass it along. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, everybody has a copy. I want to go over the questions with you and make sure everyone understands the questions. If I can get the papers to separate. Okay, here we go. Animal hospital, reading questions. Why is there an animal hospital? Now I want to specify this is why according to this article, not what you think the reason is, but what according to the article. What kind of work do people have to do at the animal hospital? What kinds of animals go to the hospital? What happens to stray animals that go to the hospital? Now remember, stray animals are animals that don't have homes. Now, do we have any questions about these questions? Anything you're not sure of? Everybody's okay? Okay. I want to give you 5 minutes so you can go over these questions, to go over the reading and answer the questions. I'm here if you need me. I'll be walking around. Just flag me down. Okay, thank you very much. Have fun. During the actual class, I would give them about 10 minutes or until everybody seemed done. But in the interest of the simulation, I'm skipping ahead. Okay, everyone. Come back to me, please. I'm going to go over the questions and we see what we got. Okay, so the first question is, why is there an animal hospital? And it is sort of a charity, isn't it? Because it helps people who can't afford to pay for it. Yes, that's right. Now, before I go any further, were there any problems finding the answers to the questions in the reading? Did anybody have any questions? No? Okay, excellent. Yeah, I see I've reached 10 minutes, so I'm wrapping up there. Under normal circumstances, I go over the students' answers, see if there are any problems or misunderstandings, and then move into my activation. But it's only for those 3 items. So I hope you enjoy it and have a great day. Bye.